That's right, it's your favorite music teacher, Brian, with Best Lesson Ever. What's going on? Welcome to our 5-note piano scales. Okay, guys, today we're going to start playing piano for real. We're going to get our hands warmed up. We're going to start using our fingers a bit on the piano. This is going to be cool. It's going to help us really start to utilize our pinky and our ring finger. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so we know how to find the notes, right? We're first going to play this with our right hand. This exercise starts with our right thumb on C. So here we got A, B, C. Great, our thumb starts on C, and in fact, the rest of our hand we're going to put on the keyboard spread over 5 notes. C, D, E, F, G. Nice. So our first exercise is just going to go up 5 notes and down 5 notes. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Very nice. Don't worry if you can't play it that fast. We'll definitely be playing it slower later. Okay, so next we'd like to get our left hand involved. I want you to get your left pinky, put it on the C, an octave below. An octave means a whole group of notes below. And we're going to play the same thing with our left hand. Nice. If you've never played piano before, we should talk a little bit about technique. You want your hands to be slightly curved, the way maybe they would hang at your side. You want to have a bend in your wrist. You don't want to be playing piano up here or way down here. You want it to feel natural. And as you play the piano, playing each note individually, we want to make sure and lift up the previous note as we play the next one, right? So slowly now, starting on C, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Nice. And that's just going to be our first exercise for now, just being able to synchronize our left and right hand together and to start to play things that might sound like music, the beginning of a scale on the piano. So this is your entire exercise. I would love it if you put it to the metronome. 2, 3, 4. If you're feeling good with that, go ahead and move it up to D and do the same thing. Sounding great. Let's go to the E. Awesome. Nice. You could take this all the way up to C major. If it makes sense to you, go ahead and plug that metronome in and try playing it to the beat. Syncing ourselves up to time is just going to make us sound better later. It's definitely something you should be working on now. So the trick here, we get our right thumb, we start on C. Our left pinky, we start on C. And we just play 5 notes up and 5 notes back. Here are some common issues that people have when doing this exercise. When they play the second note, they'll continue to hold the first note, and so on, right? We don't want to hold our fingers down on the piano. We want to play 1 note at a time per hand. So when we play that next note, the previous note releases. This is clean. The notes are long too. Nice. Very long. Now we could also play this exercise staccato, which is with space in between the notes. Feel free to do it both ways. All right, guys, that is your 5-note C scale. We're just getting acquainted with the piano. So the main thing here is just synchronize your left and right hand. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to make the music sound great. Now let me show you this trick. If you've gone up and played C and D and E and you've done it all the way to C and you want something more, you can do this. You can start with your left pinky on C and your right thumb 2 notes up on E. Try that. Let's listen to how it sounds. That sounds great. Let's go ahead and do the 5-note C scale. See how that sounds. Nice. Now we're getting to something that sounds a bit more musical. So if you want to separate your hands, you're still playing in sync, but now we're kind of playing chords. We can even do that in D. Nice, and when we do this, we're actually getting close to something that actually sounds like music. So here's how we play that same exercise, but make it sound a bit more musical. We start with our left pinky on C, our right thumb on E, and we just play 5 notes up and 5 notes down. Being controlled and confident in our strikes with our fingers is really important here. Pay attention to your hands. Try to get some technique going. You don't want to strain too much, but you do want to hit with some confidence. Okay, that's our 5-note C scale. Take some time to practice that in its many versions. Starting on C, separate them, playing chords too, that sounds good. Move it up the piano. We're just getting started on our piano journey. Spend some time doing this and make sure to have some fun. Okay.